What is up, you guys? My name is Blitzversion1, and welcome back to Amorous, the game where you're a furry dating other furries and you have bang other furries. I'm wearing my Fox PJ set because it's cold, it's getting wintry, and I felt like being furriness. And I also have my feet on, but they don't match. So you're not gonna see the full set until they match. So, without further ado, here we go. Oh, shit. Okay. Hightail. Woo. Alright. Let's go back to Bay. What was her name? Yeah, you. Let's try this again. I don't remember what voice I gave you. Back in my clothes, smelled all this. Alright. Say hi. Yeah, we already seen this. Oh, Lex. What's good, Lex? I'm gonna click through a lot of this because we already went through this. Okay, you have to seem sort of problem. That's rage coming from the person looking that way. Fair enough. Well, I guess it's nice to amaze you. That's not my first choice either. If I'm honest, I was the same. You never know until you try. I might surprise you if you give it a chance. The barn. It's actually well stocked. It's not like anyone forces you to get up on the dance floor and do anything. Though I have to ask, if you hate the club, what are you doing out in the parking lot? Safest place downtown, dude. The club bouncer is always prowling around, and even if they're fucking in the backs, if they're not fucking in the back of their cars, hey! I got my car jacked last year. Safer to park in here, and parking is free too. I was waiting on my friend. We were going to go for a night ride, but I guess the plan went to shit because he hasn't replied in ages. Well, that sucks. Smart idea though, parking somewhere visible. I mean, thanks, dude. Saw it on a crime show once. Do you always call everyone dude? A dude is just a dude. Big dudes, little dudes, dudes that climb on rocks. I think I made that joke already. It's not a gender thing. I call everyone dude, especially when I don't know their names. Fair enough. Blitz Outcast. If that helps. Boink. Okay. The husky didn't really seem the type to shake hands or anything, but they nodded and find no more duding. I'm Lex, by the way. Lex, that's short for Alexia? I so want to ask. Just because I'm curious. Nice to meet you, Lex. Same, Blitz Outcast. Lex actually did offer their hand and a shake. The husky seemed a lot less frustrated now. They leant back against the wall, pulling out a pack of cigarettes, and offered it in my way with a fresh one between their lips. You smoke? Occasionally. Sure, come on, Chip. Next to me, suspicious glance before holding up their own Zippo. Might work in there, but cool off the flirty shit, huh? Lex offered me a pack and their Zippo, and I took out a fresh one and lit. We enjoyed the smoke, and it was too funny. In friendly silence, the night air was cooler than After Lex had finished the last drag of their cigarette, they slipped their phone out again and checked something before sighing. So, you going for all that shit? What do you mean? I mean, you're not exactly dressed up to go clubbing or anything. You said you're new around here, but you're still hanging around the club, right? Just seemed kind of dumb to me. Hunting down people and dazzling them with some flashy outfits and cheap tricks to get into their pants. The number of hookups I've seen tonight is just gross. Well, how do you meet people you're interested in? Does how I'm dressed go clubbing really bother you? I'm really here because I want to, just to be proactive. I'm not looking for any hookups, just meeting new people. You're committed on the outfit, so I guess it worked. Oh, you commenting. I'm here because I want to. Spend enough time sitting on my butt at home. I think I said that last time. I'm not trying to score, but it doesn't mean I should just sit around and be happy with what friend I've kept from college or work either. I guess I'm here because it's the best chance of getting in this slump I'm in. Of getting out of this. Fuck. Shit. I guess so. Guess I have a pretty fucked up idea of what goes on in there. Wasn't trying to call you an asshole or a pervert or whatever. You don't know me too well then. The whole concept of trying to find a new person to date is just kind of weird to me. I just don't work it like that, I guess. Gotta know someone well before I even think about doing something with them. Picking someone out of a crowd really doesn't work for me. Sorry, I just have to dance. Alright, we're gonna skip through a lot of this because I already read a lot of this. What do you do in general? A little bit of everything. Group of Northeast. Yeah, we already been through a lot of this text. Oh, likes and dislikes. Yes and no. It's fun being bored and stuff. I used to be a bus at high school and stuff, blah blah blah. Already went through all this. Cash cat. Yeah, fair enough. A little dorky. Should have figured, but that's fine, you know. I always hate when you're trying to talk to someone and they pull out a game. I'm always like, okay, guess we're done talking. Don't worry, I only phone responsibly. Ha! You better. Anyway, what were you saying, dude? Sorry, tangent. Fuck. Where's my mouse? There it is. You wanna go somewhere? Hey, Lex. I'm not trying to be being chill in the back alley, but do you want to go somewhere? You know what? Fuck it. Sure. What do you have in mind? Fuck, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. How about back to your... The fuck? It's Colton. How about back to your place, or my place if you'd prefer? Why don't you come inside, have a drink with me? Where'd my mouse go? There it is. You said your car's in the road. That's a... Did you have anything fun? Mind if I take a rain check there? It's getting late, Blitz Outcast. I should probably start thinking about heading home. You're pretty cool, Blitz. Thanks for keeping me company. Why don't you give me a call sometime? Here, let me text you my number over. I'm glad we got a check, Lex. Thanks for that. I'll give you a call later. Maybe we can hang out. Wink, wink. That's cool, dude. No need to make a big deal. She's blushing. Or he... I'm still confused on Lex's gender. Oh, but one thing. Next time we hang out, / pick the hangout spot. Deal. See you, Lex. Lex. Alexia. I guess. I don't know. Oh, hello. This motherfucker right here. Yeah. Look at that booty. Hey, Mercy. Yeah, let's do this. I can't keep dancing. I'm gonna make myself dizzy. Where the streamers at? Whoa! 360 no scope. Hey, Cody. Let's go home, bro. It's getting late. Hey! Bro! Can I borrow you for a second? What's up? I don't remember the voice I gave you. You head home? I'm gonna go all night, but I'm happy to go whenever you are. You just let me know when you're ready, when you're sure. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, it's getting late. Let's call it a night. Fair enough. I appreciate you coming tonight. You'll have to tell me all about what went on the way home. It's rowdy in here. Yeah, it is. It was refreshing to step outside. The bouncer gave us a gentle wave, Sharpie in hand, and as he addressed the next in line. I felt a little bad for pressing coding to leave earlier than he usually would have, but he was all smiles. He was just happy I came, I suppose. He insisted on driving. Drinking apparently put him off his game. After all the excitement, I barely recall what we talked about on the way home. It just flew by. It's funny. The trip to the club felt like a lifetime. I guess I was more nervous than I should have been. Best not to overthink it. We passed out quickly when we got home, still riding the high of the evening. Okay, the music finally stopped. First time I've slept in late. Other than being all over. Seems like Kobe is already up. Either he just dropped me off and went back clubbing. The whole thing still feels kind of surreal. Let's check my phone to see if I ended up getting any new contacts or if it was just one of those weird dreams. No, it's completely legit. We met Lex. Finally, progression. Because that's how everyone holds a phone. I guess I'm not clowning on the game. I love this game. Let's call Lex. Yo, Lex. Lexi. Let's chill. Had a pretty good time chatting with Lex outside club. Maybe we should give him a call. Ring. 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 Click. Why does it say incoming? Should it say outgoing? Because I'm the one that called Lex. This is Alex. Hey, it's you. It's Outcast, right? Hey, Lex. Yeah, that's right. I figured I'd give you a call, see what you were up to. Blah. Nothing much. Right now, just in the middle of work. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm not interrupting, I hope. Nah. So long as I get the project done in time, they don't really care. Don't exactly need to keep office hours when I work from home. Anyway, what's up? Just want to say thanks for the other night. No problem, Blitz Outcast. You were the best part of the shitty situation. Want to make sure you got back alright after the other day. Glad you're doing okay. Slow down. Well, thanks for checking in. Glad you got back safe too. Hey, give me a call later if you're free, right? It'd be cool to hang out sometime. Sure thing. See you later, Lex. Click. This isn't working out. Delete. Better wait. Okay. Alex. Alexia. However you want to say it. Alright, let's try that again. Ring, 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 click. Hey again, what's up, guys? How's it going? It's going okay, how about you? I'm doing okay, mostly trying to knock out this project for the new weekend. Shouldn't be a problem. I was wondering if you're free to hang out. Not right now, but I'll be free later this evening. What do you say, want to hit up the bar for some drinks? Oh yeah! I'm talking actual drinking too. So bring your game face. You got it. Ha! Looking to get me wasted, huh? Gonna try? You look like enough of a lightweight that I can take you. You're on, Lex. Right. Well, I'll see you later, okay? I'll text you your address over in a sec. See you later, Lex. Take a cab, dude. I'll cover it if you want. See you later. Click. Clack. I guess they say the bar was in the rough part of town. If Lex parks at Amorous, I'm sure I'll be alright. Well, I got some time to kill before I go. Guess I've got to send some email off a few applications and get something a little more nighttime appropriate to wear. Nighttime appropriate. Or something smart as suitor cocktail dress. Wear raver gear. Wear something casual. Wear something a little more punk appropriate. Yeah, let's do punk. I like punk. Time passed quickly as I whiled away the afternoon in a few unlikely job applications and catching up on a few YouTube shows. I showed up and was ready for the cab by the time the night set in. I have to pace myself tonight if Lex had anything to say about it. God, man. I love the music in this game. The bar wasn't too far from Amorous. It wasn't further away than the beachfront and a few blocks from the commercial side of the city. The building wasn't too much to look at from the street. The sign is simply painted and lit by a spotlight either side. Waiters, or winking waiters, as the sign read, was a small squat building painted in a white and black motif. On the outside of the black shutters and could be pulled over with frosted glass windows. Lex had mentioned that the place catered to bikers and the car park reflected that, with a row of bike spaces along a rail. God, I can't read today. By the bar, like an old-fashioned hitching post for a cowboy movie. Oh, in a cowboy movie. Fuck! Cool place. Lex is waiting outside, sitting on the middle rail, kicking their boots back and forth and smoking a cigarette. They waved me over in a cocky salute, swinging their legs back over the rail, up onto the ramp to the doors, as I made my way up to the steps that divided the bike spaces. God. Hey, Lex, didn't keep you waiting to... God damn. Hey, Lex, didn't keep you waiting too long, did I? Nah. Just chilling here. Anyway, let's get going. You bet. I have a scratch on my nose. Hey, Lex. Wait. The of the pub was spacious. A huge lacquered bar was set to the opposite the door's end. The muted sound of a pool balls clattered under the music, coming from either side of the bar, where doors lead to a large room in the back where they must play. You could glimpse the players sometimes when a bartender moved through their own door to the rear bar. A mirror to this one, but on the other side of the wall. God dang, I cannot freaking read today. Small tables were set up in front side of the building, a handful populated already by a few guys our own ages and some older veterans in leathers and bandanas. I got a feeling the rougher side of the bar was at the back. The music was indeed more Lex's speed, a rockier beat and more alternative clientele. Well, perhaps Amorous had a most alternate lifestyle of club goers. So, come on, dude. Did you change into that stuff just for the occasion? I figured it'd be more appropriate. I might not wear something like this to Amorous, but I figured it was more appropriate for a bar like this. Didn't want to draw attention. Dude, that's lame. Don't be a poser, but let's... Damn it! You don't have to grunge up to fit in here. Just be yourself. I am myself. So what you drinking? Anyhow, I'm thinking beer myself. Took a seat at the bar, well-worn but well-maintained stools, and Lex cast a hand over a selection of liquor bottles and beer taps. Fuck! Something heavy. Oh, yes! My vodka. You're confident, huh? Well, cool, I can keep up. Are you sure? I am partially Russian. No, I'm not. I wish I was. Lex ordered up, with me promising to get the next round. The place was a lot quieter than Amorous, and it was a lot easier to hold a conversation. I was hoping not to get too drunk to make an idiot of myself. When... Where'd that beer come from? Lex, you're a mage! So, Blitz. Oh, I fucking wasn't done reading that! Ah, poopy-doo-doo. No, I don't think I've heard of that. It's a drinking game. Kind of like Never Have I Ever. We take turns asking questions. If it's an easy question, then the person who answers has to drink. If it's a hard question, then the person who asks has to has to... Wait, what? Okay, so... taking turns asking questions. If it's an easy question, then the person who answers has to drink. If it's a hard question, then the person who asks has to drink too. So, okay. That doesn't sound like much of a game. Legs shrugged and flashed me a playful grin as they kicked my stool with a boot gently. Well, truth or dare without a dare part is just lame. Anyway, it gives us topics whilst we chill out. So if I ask you an awkward question, we both have to drink? Otherwise, only you have to? Pretty much. You're supposed to kind of mix it up. But it always ends up with some weird questions. Oh, and if you ask the same question again, you have to drink. Even if the other person brought it up the first time. Oh, shit. And I guess if we get too drunk, we won't give great answers. But maybe I'd get a funnier answer for something if I waited. Alright, I'm ready. Okay. Well, before we start, speaking of awkward, you owe me a head start for that opposite. Fair enough. Gulp. Bring it, Lex. Okay, easy random question to start with. Boxers, briefs, or something else? Chucks. Boxers. Right on. Then you drink, or we both drink. Then you ask your question. Easy. Ask an easy question. What's your favorite movie of all time? Do you have number one favorite band? Do you like your favorite game like you're playing? What's your favorite animal? Feral, I mean. Yeah. I don't exactly go to zoo a bunch or anything like that. But I guess I've always been more of a dog person. I'm a doggy. And not the obvious being a husky reason. Ah! I bet that happened when I was dancing. Yeah, like the whole working as a pack thing that wolves have. It's a very cool and kind of family structures that they have in the wild. And they always seem pretty stoic. That kind of thing always seemed pretty cool to me. Same with feral lions, prides out in the savannah, all that kind of stuff. I don't like to think that reflects on anthro wolves much as people or anything like that. Though, actually, when I was little, my favorite toy giraffe. Don't know why giraffes, but I remember getting the wallpaper and everything when I was young. Stationery at school, and all the dumb stuff kids do. Lex drowned their drink. Oh, downed. God damn. Their drink and easily gave me a grin through their pearly teeth. I guess they can handle their booze easily enough. Okay. Now I've covered my totally lame years with a giraffe print notebook. Let me see. Oh, here's one for you. What's the best job you've ever had? Let's see. Shit. I didn't answer! Okay. Do you have a favorite game? I think I said it before, but I like those old school arcade games. So I guess one of that would probably count. Could it be Have Some Dead? Have Some Dead 2. The first one was good. The second boss was like a total quarter stealer. I played that one before, yeah. That was before they introduced the shotgun one, right? Yeah, exactly. You know, they actually brought the whole Have Some Dead series out into the Nintendo 3. The wands aren't anywhere near as cool as the light guns from the arcade, but it's still pretty cool. Let me guess. You're one of those kids who really got into the guns. Ha! Maybe. The shitty thing about the home version is that you can't dual wield because you need the fun chucks. You know, be player 1 and 2 at the same time and use both guns. I always used to love doing that. It made me feel like an action hero. I've actually done that before myself. You know, there's other pretty cool games on consoles these days. Brazen Blur is another cool series that is sort of like an old arcade fighting game. But on console, it's a 2D fighter, but with rock music as the background. We should totally play sometime. Oh, hell yeah. I get the feeling you might kick my ass. In more ways than one. Nah, I'd play nice. Sure you would. Lex Snickers into the glass, and they took another long drink. They were looking a little rosy-cheeked, but stuck out their tongue as they ordered another glass for us both. And my nose is running. Hey, that's 2 easy ones in a row. You're just trying not to get wasted yourself. Okay, how's this for an easy one? What's your favorite brand of chips? Another one down the hatch. Cheers, dude. Let's see. Okay, you want hard. I'll give you hard. Oh. I'm gonna save that one. What's your most fun memory? I guess I have 2 answers. So you'd better be ready to drink up for Lex's story time. I stand by it even more then. Okay, well, my favorite memory is from when I was little. My family, that's me, my mom and dad, and my 2 younger sisters. We drove down the coast on like a whole week road trip, stopping along the way at a bunch of cool historical shit like the Capitol and a bunch of national monuments. We had this big checkbook that my mom made of stuff to see. Anyway, we finally ended up driving all the way down to the Space Center. It was the first time I'd really even thought about how huge the galaxy is, or was. I made my dad take me through their solar system tour, like 4 times, just to get a good look at the huge ceiling where they projected the galaxies and stuff to show off the universe. Kind of stupid, I guess, but it was kind of eye-opening when I was little. We went to Disneyland the next day, for my sisters mostly. I just remember being more excited about looking up at the night sky from the hotel than, like, meeting Mike the Mouse and all that stuff. It's kind of deep, Lex. I'm a little surprised. What? The punk who swears a ton can't be deep? Nah, I fucking love that shit, you know? Knowing that there's 1/1,000,000th of a chance that the planet wasn't just sucked into the sun or flew apart into some asteroid or something, let alone a chance of us being here. I like Lex. They're pretty cool. It's pretty cool to think about. Yeah, well said. Oh, you said you had another answer? Yeah, well, I guess my favorite memory watching those movies at the space station, my most fond memory, that'd be maybe a tie. Oh. Yeah, well, okay. Makes me sound like a dumbass, but I didn't have a ton of friends when I was younger. Between the whole appearance thing and just being sort of those kids that shut themselves in during the summer. After college, I started getting in good with my local friends. A couple of them were on my course and dragged my ass here after class and got me out of my shell and all that shit. Anyway, a couple years was the first time all of us got together and went on a trip together. It wasn't anything special or anything. About 10 of us in a couple of leaky tents trying to light a campfire for 8 hours. But we hung out all together for a whole weekend, getting wasted and just chilling out together, swapping war stories and laughs and all that stuff. It was pretty eye-opening. Some of them I know pretty well, but I hadn't heard them talk about themselves or gotten to hang out with them without, like, them having their guard up or something. Just made me feel at home, you know? Hang out with a bunch of people, you know, so well that you get sucked into their stories and shit. Some of them are great friends now, even more than before the trip. And we still try to go camping a few times during the summer. It's kind of stupid, sappy shit. But when I'm hanging out with people who, like, totally get me, I mean, like, can finish a sentence for you, feels like being around family. Sweet of you, Lex. Cheers. Psh, I guess, dude. That glass was definitely a tipping point. I could feel the tingly warmth flushing my cheeks as we shared our stories. I was well and truly buzzed now. Good thing I got a cap. Lex took another big drink, slammed the glass down, triumphant. They snickered, tail wagging mischievously. Told you this fun game. Okay, so you're secretly happy. Don't worry, I won't ruin your reputation. So your turn for a question. Haha, yeah. Shit! Drop my stopwatch. I don't think there's a ton of people who'd believe you. Okay, my question. What's the worst you've ever ended up getting hurt? Ooh, let's see. Another hard question. What is your sexiest story? Well, okay, but you're drinking too on this one. That's fine with me. I'm Amorous. Alright, well, let's preface this with what that happened at college, and no, I'm totally not going to tell their names and get into the weird details. You're getting the diluted friend-safe version. Well, anyway, so there was this guy in my illustration class, and they got pretty good friends. We were never official or anything like that, but we hooked up a lot in second year. Like I said before, it usually takes me a long time to want to do stuff with people, but yeah. So he lives locally and used to hang out with him a lot at his house. So, shit, this sounds fucking stupid, but it makes none of us look good either. I don't have to finish the story. I'll still drink. So I was taking a shower, and we used to do shit in there sometimes, so I left the door unlocked. But he had a sister, a half-sister, I think, who was like maybe a year or two older than we were. You're blushing. You didn't. Yep. Really? Lex was bright red and squirmed in their seat in a way that was simultaneously cute and very out of character for their tough beer-drinking persona. Yeah, though, to be honest, it was a thing that's sort of come up before when I was hanging out there. I knew she was into me and stuff, like, or that we didn't exactly seem like assholes, but me and the guy were open sexually, and neither of us wanted to date. I actually ended up getting closer, like, emotionally to the sister, and we dated almost a while too. They weren't, like, weird about it, which maybe says more about them than about me, but yeah, I guess the shower stuff counts. I guess that answers if you're bi or whatever too. Oh yeah, that stuff doesn't bother me too much. I know a lot of people see that, oh my, it's just, they want to see in me or whatever. I'm the same, I guess. It doesn't matter to me. The three of you ever, you know. I'm sure there's statutes in some states that would stop me from being able to clarify certain details. Lex. They were half-siblings. And a very athletic family. Anyway, drink and forget. Ha! I figured you'd probably be done by now, dude. No chance, dude. Haha. But I'm feeling really good. Lex is looking a little wobbly now. Their eyes were lost of their playfulness, sharpness, and when the husky took a drink and dripped a little bit onto the bar, they laughed all the same. Though it was obviously that they were pretty buzzed. Good question. Of course it's a good question. Okay, you asked the weird sex question, so I want to know your most public sex story. Fair's fair. Let's see. One time I banged somebody in the yard. Okay, hard question. Why are you so awesome? Oh god, I'm getting drunk. Let's ask an easy question. Game, done that one. Damn, I don't remember if they asked one of these. What's your favorite movie? That's an easy one. Musclehead movies from the 80s and 90s. You know, the ones where it's just shooting a pistol at a car can make it explode? They're stupid, but stupid isn't the worst thing. Yeah, easy watching, big dumb military guys, two-dimensional villains. Try Hard is probably my favorite. Try Hard? Is that Die Hard? That's adorable. That's probably my favorite. Everyone quotes the one-liners from it, so I guess a lot of people like it. But that end scene, whew, brutal. Like it's fucking classic. Lex took a deep gulp of their drink and all laughed. And hey, who doesn't appreciate a dumb military guy when they're all oiled up in wrestling? Good to know. Shush. Told you I keep Irish blood, dude. Getting there though. Okay, how about what's your worst subject in school? Let's see. Why are you so awesome? I mean, yeah, we hung out the other day, but I feel pretty I'm chatting with you, Lex. You're pretty easy to get on with. I usually find it hard just to sit and chat with the people sometimes. Oh, Bliss, you're pretty cool yourself, though, for the record. Lex shrugged and smiled, tipping their drink in my way of a friendly salute. Bottoms up! Oh, we're drinking yet? I wouldn't think too hard on it today. I know I was in a shitty mood stuck outside the club when we first started talking, but I usually get on okay with people when I get around. Ha! I swear I'm gonna say, oh fuck. I can't see what you mean by being kind of easy to chat with and all, but you're just a little drunk, dude. Yeah, I know I can kind of abrasive and stuff too. I ain't blind to that. Even if you didn't run away when I was giving you shit about Amorous. Amorous. I guess so. But at the same time, it didn't seem like you were judging me as a person. As much as you didn't like the club scene. And I can see why the club that forward put you off. You didn't even see the pool upstairs and the dance pools. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're both taking a drink for the mental image. Whew. Down, bottoms up! Dr. Thunder, I can't drink booze. I can feel myself sinking into a dizzy, off-balance feeling when I move my head. I'm probably pretty close to done for now. Lex drank the last of their glass and wobbly a little on their stool. Nose ring chiming off the glass and they look a little spaced out. But they definitely they don't have. Gonna feel this in the morning. Okay, return question. Are you into me? Oh, well, if being honest here. Like I say, you're awesome, Lex. Honestly, no, I'm just doing chatting. Can I just drink and avoid the question? I think there's something there, yes. I'm glad your feeling is mutual, then. I don't want to rush shit and making a fucking mess of a friendship in the process. But yeah, like I said, there's something there. Drunk or no, not something to worry about tonight. We're back in Amorous after all. I hope you don't keep going back to the club thing, Lex. I'd like to move past it. Now that we're actually hanging out and stuff. Shit, I'm sorry, Bliss. I'm holding it against you or anything. I guess I was just kind of paranoid. Meeting up with someone from there, I'm trying not to insult you or anything. Just a risk, I guess. You know, I'm really fucking glad I took it. Thanks, Lex. Hard question. Now we're both drunk. Lex? Dude, okay. I told you to watch this. Such a lame topic to me. So we're both drinking just because having to have it. Gotta ask, what gender do you think I am? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I should be like, maybe that's made it easier to give me the I don't give a shit answer. Well, let me put it this way. Whether I stand up or sit down to pee doesn't really affect hanging out with a friend. Since we're asking personal questions, you've asked that before, so I'm gonna ask, are you into guys or girls? like either. Anyone, really. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, I'm into either. Well, not knowing about me shouldn't freak you out. It doesn't! I'm just curious! I like you, Bliss, but I don't like you enough for that. Aw, I feel a little weird when you're getting me wasted to find out. You know you ain't getting any further with me tonight, right? I'm sorry, Alex. You're right. I shouldn't be worrying about that stuff. I think you're pretty awesome, Bliss. But I did say that it took me a while with a college friend of mine. You're overthinking this shit. I wouldn't just drop that on you when I was ready. That'd be totally uncool. Okay, drink time. That's my question. Okay, I definitely hit the spot. If I don't want to be sick in the morning, I should probably stop. Gonna feel it in the morning. Okay, what's your favorite book or book series? Let's see. Damn it, I should have waited. Easy question. I don't remember. Okay, asked it. Fuck. I didn't ask the band yet. Favorite game? Band. That was pretty easy. You know how some people want to get tattoos or haircuts like a band has? The only band I've ever wanted to get something like that for this prog band called Crowhead. Okay? They're kind of like a metal band with the guitars and stuff. And dude was a high-pitched singing voice. Totally weird because he has a big afro and a beard. But yeah, they're my favorite band for far as constancy in general. Wait, so you want a crowhead tattoo? Or do you want do you mean an afro? The tattoo you do? Can you imagine? But yeah, they rock. You should totally check out their earlier stuff first. It's all based on this universe the lead singer put into a comic book. The later stuff is alright, but it's not the same weirdness. Sounds like what I'd expect from prog rock band. That sounds pretty cool. Drink. Dude, you should totally come to a Crowhead concert. Oh, hell yeah! Bottoms up! Yeah! I can stand a dance with you, so I'm sure. Yeah. That'd be a fucking train wreck, dude. I can't dance for shit. Gonna feel this in the morning. Yeah, okay, this is a tougher one. You said you had a brother, right? This is the most awkward sibling story. Let's see. Man, give me stuff to actually answer. That's literally it. I can't do any more. Otherwise, I have to drink. Finish. I'm done with the game, Lex. Yeah. Okay, game over it is. Ha! You got me pretty good there, Blitz Outcast. I kind of figured you'd be a lightweight. Lex laughed and swayed in their seat a little, flicking their hair out of their eyes. Their two-toned cheeks were flushed under their fur in a way that I couldn't help. A little cute in a certain way. Lex gave me a puzzled look. Dude, what? No, it's nothing. You just seem pretty drunk. Oh, yeah. If we kept this up any longer, I'd probably be regretting it, dude. Yeah. Trust me, I'm in the same boat. That was a good couple hours. Swapping the shit. Maybe we could call it a night. We'll go to your place. Sure. They paused for a moment before offering their hand out. As I went to shake it and they gave a high five, then I fist pounded a cool fluid motion. I guess I should have figured the slap and dap was more Lexa style than a stuffy handshake or a hug. That was fucking awesome, dude. Give me a call when you're free next, right? Sure thing, Lexa. I'll let you know. Finger guns. Got home a little later, stumbling into my room, exhausted and a little drunk from the night. I crashed out easily. I got the feeling my time with Lex might have gone better if I stuck around longer, but no point in rushing it. Next time I'll definitely have to wear something that stands out a little less. The bar was fine with me, though I guess Lex did give me a fair warning. Morning already? Oh, my back. I'll play for another 15 minutes. Let's do at least one more date. Alexia, whoever you are. So after drinking game, it might be a nice time to hang out again. Ring, ring, click. Hey, Blitz Outcast. What's up? Hey, Lex, you have a moment? Sure do. Hoping you call. Yeah? Next. I had to admit, it was nicer than I expect to hear Lex say that. Haha. Yeah, so what's up? I was wondering if you wanted to hang out again. Hell yeah! That sounds awesome, actually. I did get the text earlier from the gang wanting to hang out. Would you like to be up for that? Sure. The gang? Don't need to be worried. Nah. I don't mean like a literal gang. Just the guys. And yeah, maybe leave the Amorous stuff. They get too much ammo out of it. But they're good peeps. So, going to Waiters again? Nah, not this time. It's a surprise. I'll come pick you up later tonight. Anything I need to bring? A flashlight. Maybe a jacket or something. Probably didn't dress up too fancy either. Are we going to caving or something? Something like that. I'm not going to spoil and give you a chance to back out. Haha! Okay, I'll quit being a dork about it. Don't entirely quit that. Just be yourself, dude. I'll swing by around 9. See you then. See you, Blitz. Click. Just a little time to kill beforehand. Gotta grab a jacket. Okay, flashlight, something to wear at night. I've got room for something else. What do I need? Bluetooth speakers, a bottle of bourbon, a weapon, who knows where we're going. A multi-tool, first aid kit. Multi-tool. Blink. Hell yeah, multi-tools rule. Just pulled up. Actually, it looks like time to go. Yo, dude, ready to go? Sure. Hey, Gobby. Men out. I'll be back pretty late. See you later, dude. Stay out of my bed. Okay. Oh, come on. Combo attack. I'll be here. You kids have fun. Wait. Okay. I'm confused. This is my first time in Lex's car. It's a pretty nice model. Not a fancy sports car, but it seemed well loved. Certainly put my own car to shame. Ow. This stupid scratch on my nose is bugging me. Oh. Okay. Got it. Alright. Shamed with an empty water bottles and receipts cluttered around the front seats. The car was well maintained, despite that they'd mentioned owning it for years. There was a slight woody smell of warm tobacco. Maybe even cigars? That made me think of my grandparents' house. Lex played a disc jockey from a media player hooked up into the sound system. Lex didn't seem like they're beefed up. Ugh. Ow. Oh, I beefed up the sound system much. At first, through considering the age of the car, the USB connected hardware and clarity of the guitars that came through the speakers proved otherwise definitely better than the tiny sounding ones that struggled to play along in my car. Despite what I thought the sporty car model and the torn pants, Lex was a pretty safe driver, almost cautious, and took each turn with impressive precision on the push and pull of the wheel, never crossing their hands or letting go of the way my dad would terrify me with. We had Lex's car to herself. I suppose we'd be meeting our friends out there, or wherever we were going. We weren't heading into the city, that was for sure, as we hit the main route onto the suburbs away from the coast. Hey, so you're gonna tell me where we're what's going on yet? I'm starting to feel like I should have a bag on my head like in the movies. I guess I could tell you. We're gonna go exploring. Like out in the woods? Nah, not in the woods. Well, near the woods, but closer to the city. There's a big old factory. It was an old processing plant for a newspaper company, or stationery, I think. I don't know. Anyway, it's this creepy abandoned building. Are we breaking in? Nah, the place is so fucked up you can pretty much walk in. Maybe boosting in through a window at worst. That bother you, dude? So it's pretty fun. Hell yeah! It's an old building in the middle of nowhere. Kids go there all the time to explore around. It'll be fun. Anyway, that'd be less weird and formal than like introducing you to everyone at Waiters. Unless you want to play 20 questions again. Fair point. Oh, cool. Here we are. I'm sorry I lost Lex's voice. Again, I'm monitoring my audio, so it's kind of I got that delay, and it kind of I can't really do voices yet. We pulled up in the small parking lot next to the ragged public park. There was only one other car there, which I assumed was Lex's friends. As we got out, Lex lit up a cigarette and puffed out the first acrid cloud into a brisk night air, coolly checking our surroundings. Yeah. Players. We should get moving on. That's Casey and Taylor's car. Casey! Crossing back over the road, where the buildings were sparser, the first order of business was a quick off-road ramble. The light of the moon above made it easy enough to see, and traipsing through the trees a little way, I finally got a good look at the abandoned building. Is this going to turn into a horror game? It was sitting alone beyond a narrow clearing that might once have been a corporate-maintained break area. Oh, shit. Judging by a couple of wooden picnic tables that had rotted away to mush, the building itself loomed over a small lot. I was reading that. It looked like a majority of the building was a squat 2-story warehouse with an office building. Attached on one side, the structure was starting to look a little mossy, and the company name was all but sun-bleached out of existence. Tomtech, maybe? Kerntech? I don't know. Our target waited for us, an ominous monolith above the trees. But before that, the sound of voices and a glow of flashlights between us and the building suggested that Lex's friends were waiting for us. Beyond an overgrown, prickly bush, 3 figures caught sight of us and waved us over with a quiet cheer. Oh my god. Hello. I like your patterns. Whoa, hello. Who the fuck are you? Whoa, hello. Hi. You're fucking cool looking. You're actually kind of cute. You're pretty cool looking too. And of course, Lex, you're just a badass. Hey, guys, nice to meet ya. I missed all your names. We're all totally drunk. The group is a little eccentric, but I expected that from Lex's punkish style of dress and music. Lex did say that their friends... Oh my god. Okay. The 3 had... got them out of their shell a little more. The 3 had started a party early, beers in hand. I guess when you're planning to sneak around a building without permission, drinking in public is the least of their worries. I like this dude's face. This guy in the center here? Like, so, where's his other hand? Is it behind him? Is he like standing there like with his arm behind him like this? Like, or is he like literally... This... Gotta be, right? Yeah. I'd hope so. These 2 are gonna end up banging. I just know it. Oh, okay. Consider their closeness. 2 of them looked like a couple, or at least a little more than friends. The other guy seemed a little more babyface than the other 2. So, introductions and shit. The red wolf with the flame markings, there's Casey. The lynx girl with the talons, who was attached to his hip, is Taylor. Hey again. Fulford. Nice to meet you, Let's Outcast. Lex says you're pretty cool. I don't know about that, but it's cool to meet you. And last but not least, our portable disco ball, Jade. Hey. I like to think I bring a little levity to the situation. Anyway, Cass doesn't get lost in the dark when I'm around. that happened like one time. Like one time. Oh. You have to forgive Jade, Boats Outcast. He might be a microwave in the vest. A micro rave. Not a microwave. A micro rave. God damn it. Oh, nothing to forgive. The Fox Lynx hybrid. Which is a fox? The Fox Lynx hybrid with a bright marking. Oh, no. The dude over here on the left. Tilted his head in a moment trying to puzzle me out. No, Taylor. Okay. Taylor's just jealous that someone here has some femininity. Hey, speaking of raves, you don't know someone called Kobe, right? Oh, shit. Actually, yeah, he's my stepbrother, the Blue Avian. How do you know him? Small world. I knew it. I chat online with Kobe sometimes. I thought I recognized you from the backgrounds of one of Kobe's cam chats. Oh my god! Hey, weird coincidence. Jade winked with a hint of a smirk. Now that I think about it, I might have seen him on Kobe's chatting at Amorous too. He certainly seemed like he'd fit in there. Lex might have teased about the glowing markings, but they were pretty apt, landing lights on the athletic body. He was more than just, oh, that's who she was waiting for. That makes sense. He was more than a little cuter than Lex in a way. No, Lex is way more adorable than that chump. And the cheeky wink, he was a heartbreaker, alright. Certainly someone Kobe would get along with. Fart out marking, shrug it off. Weird coincidence. Dropping a knowing wink back. I threw him a playful wink in return and held out my hand for a friendly shake. He took the opportunity, letting his eyes roll down my less exposed body, with a smile that my visits to Amorous had made me more than familiar with. He was checking me out. Oh, cool to see you. I'll have to let Kobe know you said hi. Totally. Oh, hey, so is Jake coming? He bailed on me the other... No? Then the heard from him. Oh, no. You didn't hear? He rolled his... Oh, shit. He rolled his bike pretty hard. He was out of town. Shit, is he okay? Yeah, he's fine. He was visiting his uncle or something upstate. Anyway, he has to get the bike repaired, and he was been a while. God, that text is hard to read, and I can't read anyway. Waiting on that. He's not hurt or anything. But when he called about feeding his snake, he was using his uncle's house phone. Maybe his phone got smashed up. Well, mystery solved. He doesn't need one of us to drive out there. Nah. You know how he is. He said there's like maybe some work at the garage there for him. He might be out there while paying off his bike. I told him I could take a look at the bike. We'll see. A road trip up there sometime might be fun. Anyway, I guess we shouldn't hang out in the bushes all night. Adventure awaits. Yes, adventure! For freedom! Bottoms up! As we made our way through the bushes, the overgrown tangle and wild grasses between us and the building, I could see that Lex had advised to bring a flashlight. My phone wouldn't literally have helped cover me against the snarls of creeping vine and low-hanging branches. It wouldn't be even worse inside. Oh, it would be. We picked our way through slowly. As we get closer to the path became a little easier. The old cracked parking lot cut through much of the undergrowth, but more experienced team of explorers kept that to our left as we walked through the bushes. A lot too closer to the road, hence why we had parked a few minutes away to save being seen. Lex took the opportunity to tug at the back of my jacket slightly to slow me down. Better not keep up with the flirty shit, Blitz. Jay's a good guy, but I didn't ask you to introduce you to him. I was just saying hello. You're jealous? I'm sorry, Lex, really. That's fine, fuck. Guess I shouldn't let it bother me. I'm glad it does, at least. You can be a little cold on that stuff, Lex. That's a thin-ass silver lining. lining. Oh, holy shit! The fuck did I click through? That's legit spooked me. Okay, this part of a bit tricky. All the doors down here are totally locked down. But one of the guys at the bar said one of the sliding windows along the office block had a latch broken, and you can get in that way. We're just gonna go check it out along the side here. Brought a multi-tool with me, just a basic camping knife and stuff, but it might help. Can I see? Nah, I'll keep an eye out. But these hinges and stuff are usually on the inside, that's not likely to pry a door. Good planning, though. You do this stuff often? Not really, no, just a lucky guess. Anyway, the bottle opener might come in handy at least. Spoken like a very Irish grandpa. So, Bliss, you seem pretty cool. Where'd you meet Lex? No, we continued to chat as we walked along the side of the building, rounding the corner from a parking lot, and back out of sight as the road as Casey and Lex checked the windows. We bumped into each other. Deladna? Pardon? Sorry, I mean, obviously, but you weren't, like, running blindfolded around the city, right? Kind of. I was waiting on Jake and Blitz bumped into me in the parking lot when I was asking for a smoke. Yeah. I think the first thing you asked if seen Jake anywhere. You look kind of pissed off and scary, actually. But we ended up chatting for a while. Taylor gave the two of us a knowing smile. That was most of like way of a smirk. You two are cute, it said. Lex seemed to ignore it and waved it off. Aha. Got it! About halfway around the side of the building, Casey found the window in question and slid it open to a dusty, abandoned office beyond. Darting our flashlights through the room was dominated by an old desk someone had dragged below the window to help the climbing through. The room itself had been the site of a storm of papers and trash and now carpeted floor. Ready to go? Hell yeah. Let's do this shit. Oh, my nose. We climbed through and, sliding the frosted glass window back closed, were immediately left in the use of our torches. It was surprisingly how dark it was as we migrated into the old hallway. I suppose living in the city you get used to street lights or even the ambient light of the building catching on the clouds. There wasn't even starlight in here. It was black hole. The office area seemed to be a simple square of hallways as we moved through. I was reminded of the Scooby-Doo team from the cartoons. The five of us bunched up, clutching our flashlights, exploring the dilapidated. I can say dilapidated. But bunched got me messed up. Seriously? Maybe a police force was a better example. Looking up at the nest of spiders where a ceiling tile had fallen down, checked each open door as we passed early abandoned rooms. Oh, eerily. There were some scars of vandalism down the hall. Someone had run along with a blunt object, maybe a pipe, scoring the walls, and some of the rooms looked like people might have crashed there for a night or lit small fires. But Casey had assured us that the dust on the desk at the top of the window meant that no one had been here for a while. Otherwise, we wouldn't have entered. We passed by a set of stairs up to the second floor, and Jade nudged me on the shoulder towards it. That's the real challenge up there. Dare ya? His voice seemed to echo up the U-shaped stairs, bouncing off the mid-floor landing, where his torch lit up the sign that said "Admin Only," and resonated away as the unseen labyrinth overhead. The stairs looked sturdy, at least. The inside didn't have any water damage, and I'd have worried if would have weakened the floors. You don't have to, Bliss. This place is creepy as shit already. That's the point. It's a total horror movie fodder. Jay turned his flashlight under his chin to light his glowing face severely. We laughed at this boisterous, evil laugh, but the quiet resonance of his voice and all the hollowed-out rooms caused the harsh, aspiring H sound to catch the open doors and amplify. Even Jade winced a little on the effect. Sure. Just don't come crying. I'm not afraid of a creepy hallway. This place would be pretty fun if an epic airsoft battle or a Nerf or something. Hell yeah, now you're talking. That'd be pretty sweet. You know, the roof up there is actually pretty cool, I hear. No way, dude. Aw. No way. Here we go. Jackpot! This seems like an office room for... yeah, at least the break room. And then the warehouse. Bingo was right. Wait, bingo? There was a carpeted room beyond the warehouse manager's office, and past the stained old carpets and a moldy little nook that might have been a kitchen at one point, we found our way into a huge concrete room, the warehouse itself. The warehouse seemed like it was used for packing. Ugh. My nose is running like crazy. Judging by the ancient shreds of boxes and plastic and the industrial shrink wrap machine that seemed to be rusted to the floor at the center of the spreading coppery stain. The back wall of the warehouse was particularly circled by an ancient roller conveyor for parcels that led to a large set of shutters. My guess is that they did a lot of shipping. Any industrial equipment here had probably been sold off as scrap, with only a few broken metal shelves slumped over on a heap near the old set of shutters. But the major score was seemingly alien object that had been placed in the center of the room with a thrifty adventurer before us. A dusty old soccer ball waiting for us like a sad, partially deflated globe. Abandoning officer workers might have piled up dozens of rolling desk chairs in here, or maybe even they were wheeled in by the same pioneers who had brought the ball later. But with that, we had our next few hours laid out. I admit, it might have fuck. Damn it. We had set our torches around the perimeter, casting up onto the high ceiling to light the room with a diffused glow off the dull roof. Jade and Casey ended up outscoring us in the office chair soccer, which Lex blamed on their smoking. Still, no one was upset about it as we sat on the sidelines on the conveyor, watching the two compete in a penalty shoot versus Jade's expert goaltending. I sat beside Lex as they rolled side to side on the conveyor rollers, steering with their boots on the legs of... God, I cannot read! Steering with their boots on the legs of the simple machine as we watched the guys flailing madly on the chairs trying to kick the saggy ball. It was probably funnier watching from a distance than from being alongside them, legs pumping madly. See? I promised you before in this time. Hey, I had fun the last time, too. But I'm really glad you invited me, Lex. This is actually a really cool idea. I'm glad, dude. I figured you'd get on with everyone well enough. What? The fuck is that word? Surreptitiously, eyes still on the penalty shootout between Casey and Taylor. Lex's fingers traced over my knuckles before squeezing my hand. Ooh, with equal part tenderness and strength. I let Lex have hold of my hand whilst they wanted. Spreading my fingers so they could weave theirs with mine against the rungs of the conveyor between us. Don't work. You love it. Yeah, kinda. Woo! And he wins the cup! How about ruining the moment? Looks like we've got a champ. Before Casey had much to celebrate his victory, there came a loud knock over the shutters and a gruff voice yelled through. Oi! Who's in there? Titan security! Open up or I'll open up for ya! What the f... Go over, shove! Run! Split up! Is she Russian? Hold on a second. I want to check something. Okay, I'm gonna figure that out. Okay. Shit! Hide! Hide. Seriously. Let's... Run back to the break room. Hide behind this... I pulled Lex down behind the shrink wrap machine and tried to make myself as small as I could. The door was unlocked roughly. The tall figure, a candid security guard filling the frame lit from behind their headlights. Well, shit. Oh, deer in the headlights. Hey, I see you there. Where are you playing at? Stop right there. Outside, now. What have we got here? Security guard was big. Nearly 7 feet at least. Though they looked mostly candid, the horn on their snout indicated some reptile blood. Maybe that's what made him so tall. Oh, I see it now. It matches. The guard spoke with a Squatish. Oh, it's close. Peppered their accent, which didn't help my nerves, as they introduced himself as Mr. Preed. Officer Preed, I suppose. Their uniform showed the hint of a bust. But in a progressive place like this, a trans police officer wasn't that unusual. Listen, officer, we were just what, huh? Just trespassing? Do you own a building? No, but... What about you? Got nothing to say? Come clean, bribe, lie, flirt. Shitballs. She's blushing. Or they're blushing. Be myself. Come clean. I sighed, kicked her at my feet, feeling a hot wash of shame rolling over my cheeks at a red high. Sorry, officer, I really didn't mean to cause you any trouble, honestly. We'd heard this place was from some friends. I was trying to look like a badass in front of Lex here and impress them. Well, we fucked up. That's true, kid. Yeah, I guess it was our first date. Ow. Officer Pride sighed, hey, get those troublemakers' arses out of here before I come to my fucking senses. Thank you. We hit the road and started to speed up till we were running flat out by the time we got out of the little parking lot where Lex's car was. We jumped in the front seats and were out of the parking lot and off towards the city before I even had time to clip my seatbelt in. My fingers felt electrified from the tension. Oh man, my heart is still beating 1,000,000 miles an hour. Fuck, seriously, that was a rush. Woohoo! I know what you mean. Shit, I swear. I thought I was gonna see him running down the car like a robot in an Exterminator 2. Phew, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. We left our way back to the city, riding the high of our escape back to civilization. Hey, Taylor's smirking at us had me thinking, am I doing alright at this whole thing, dude? Well, you said not to push it. I've been trying to give you that space, that's all. I'm fine to take things as they come. Friends first and stuff. You're pretty awesome, Blitz. I'm not usually the one who ends up doing the chasing, I guess. Still, we were kind of on a date, huh? Well, yeah. Right? I don't know. I guess a bar and fucking around in some random old building aren't exactly romantic. But I guess it is kind of like a date. Yeah, that's cool with you. I do keep calling to ask you to hang out, Lex. Dude, listen, I'm a fucking dumbass when it comes to that shit, sometimes. Unless someone comes out and says it. You're gonna crap at the whole dating thing, right? Yes, Lex. I formally state that we are on a date. Fuck off, dude. Thanks for cleaning it up. I'm not exactly ready to call you my boyfriend or any of that crap. But yeah, we're on a trial period. Does that mean we get to make out? Relax, just joking. Sorry, Lex. I know this serious stuff isn't your thing. It is good to know how you feel, though. Would it be too gay for you to kiss a girl? Literally? No, I guess it wouldn't be a gay in my case. Either way, no, not too gay. Why? Husky clapped out a little. Why do you think, lad? I had my suspicions about the Husky's gender. I suppose the attitude of being small-chested threw me off a little, but they were female. Lex is a plaid shirt away from looking like a girl I knew in school with the same haircut. So I guess it was an easy guess, even with a butch accent. You mean, I told you that I'd tell you before it became important. Lex drew me home with two of us still hyped up from the excitement. First the breaking in, and then the excitement of the confrontation with the security guard, and I suppose the drive back at its own sort of sweet joy. Lex was blushing a little, I suppose. I was too. We said goodbye in the car, and as I jumped out, I didn't get far inside before the sound of Lex's door opening spun me around. Let's... They were there cupping my cheek with one hand and locking our... Oh, yes! Makeout session! Locking our lips together before I could open my mouth to ask what they were doing. The kiss was full and deep, grateful sort of passion that let me feel Lex's ferociousness to prove themselves. I returned the kiss, tongue lapping against Lex's zone until they broke off with a nudge against my snout and a playful slap on my hip. Lex was smirking under a blush and spoke to how they had surprised themselves as well. Yes, it does mean we get to make out sometimes. Just don't be an asshole and keep asking. Maybe work up the nerve to do it myself. Lex? Now, I want to cuddle up on the couch and put some stupid TV on, some stupid shit on TV, maybe pass out with you. And if I want anything else tonight, I'll tell you, okay? Deal. Hon, I'm flattered. Oh, deal, hon, I'm flattered. Oh, fuck off, dude. You're gonna burn all my fucking street cred, you know? Yep. It'll be kale chips and book clubs from now on. Yeah, and yoga and all that stupid shit. As long as I get to see that cute ass in yoga pants, I guess I could deal. Just a warning. You aren't ever gonna get me a summer dress or any of that shit. Not even around your parents. You wouldn't be the first to fucking try. You look too good in those pants for me to really want to hide you away in a dress anyway. Fucking A. We ended up doing just what Lex asked for. They. Why do you keep saying they? She already came out saying she was girl. She was female. So they lay against me as we topped the night off with the TV and eventually passed out together without the night feeling wasted for not pushing it any further. Honestly, after the adrenaline rushes, we barely made it an hour. Lex had to rush out early to get some work done. Whilst we shared a hug, we didn't quite brave enough to add another of those fierce kisses. Still, I promised to call when I was free next. Oh, yes! Awesome sauce. I meant to... I would shift. Whatever. But I'm going to end this here. I actually went way longer than I was expecting. Save. This one? Yes. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save it here. Shave it. I'm gonna go ahead and shave it here. But I'm gonna go ahead and save this episode here and go ahead and end this here because it is almost bedtime. I played this a lot longer than I was expecting. I might make this a two-parter. Just because, oh my god, that went on a lot longer than I was expecting. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy Amorous. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to be a full part or a two-parter because I went ahead and did 2 dates with Lex. There, I think, pretty sure there's only 1 date left, and we get to make some sweet loving. But of course, you guys won't see that, but I will. But I kind of figured that Lex was a chick, but I didn't know for sure. So, I mean, I've never actually dated Lex in any of the previous versions. This is the first time I've actually seen Alex's path, or Alex's path, whatever. So, I mean, I've seen some bits of it, but I didn't actually progress the story to see it. But still. Anyway, all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and hopefully you guys thought I was funny just being random in my my pajama set. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll totally see you in the next video. And peace. Pow.